Hello there and welcome back to the channel. So today in Ever Crisis we just got the first Christmas banner. I can't exactly say it's hit me with the jolly holiday spirit. It's just way too soon. The collab isn't even over, you know? And you know, I try to keep things up and up on the channel, always be positive, but I'm just gonna go ahead and be critical here. The FF7 collab was pretty lame. A lot of people criticized it. The story was very uneventful. I couldn't even finish the story. I skipped it myself. Sorry to say. We had 3 banners that I think were pretty cool and introduced a lot of stuff that could have really good future usage. And I stand by everything I said about those items, despite, you know, some differing opinions out there from top players and the like. And we already have evidence of why those things can be valuable, which we'll talk about in a moment. But this is less than a week since the 3rd collab banner. We had 3 limited banners where you're pressured to pull because, you know, if you wanted the stuff. You're pressured because this is your only chance to get it, and we have no idea when like a reprint is going to come. You know, knowing these games, usually that sort of thing happens, you know, 6 months at the earliest, but usually maybe a year. So yeah, we could see that FF9 stuff coming back, but to like throw a seasonal banner at us when it's been less than a week. And furthermore, it's Wednesday night and I'm tired. I don't shoot videos on Wednesday, but I wanted to get this out there. I do want to just keep consistent with my habit of reviewing all the banners in this game. I'm just, man, it's too much. Like, a lot of people have talked about the pace of this game and it's like how grind heavy it is. And I'm getting fatigued. I'm not gonna lie. Because I wanted Lucia. I wanted, like, she's our first Earth. Let's just look at her first. First Earth specialist. And we haven't had that yet. I want it, and I love her. She's one of my favorites. And so yeah, we have like one of these elemental weapons that goes up to 800. And really nice aura abilities. We got M attack and Earth potency, both top tier. And yeah, really simple. So it's comparable to all those other elemental weapons that we've gotten. Yep, so that's that. And then her costume is really comparable to those others as well. We got M attack 5 and Arcanum 10. So 35%. Beautiful. That is really nice. So yeah, there she is. And I think most people are excited about Tifa. You know, Tifa is more like, has the bigger fan base, really. A lot of Tifa simps out there. But instead of giving us fire, which we haven't had yet, we get a second ice weapon and outfit. So that's why on my stamp card, I put Lucia, because I already pulled Seth, his gear and his weapon. I have his weapon like OB7 now, OB6 at least. And, you know, this is going to be physical. And at this point of the game, it's really easier to build, like, you know, a party with 2 DPS if one of them is magical and one of them is physical. Because we just don't have tons of sub-weapons to, like, have 2 top-tier physical or 2 top-tier magical at the moment. So that's pretty cool. You want, like, so much ice DPS. And you have Seth as magic, and then you have Tifa as ice. Or sorry, as physical. It's really late. You gotta bear with me. Okay, so once again, awesome aura abilities. So just like the other, we got P attack, ice potency, 800% here. And you know, by the way, great reason to pull here is if you skipped that Sephiroth gear and weapon. Now you can have, hey, look at her go. You can have Tifa do that for you. This is a cool costume, actually. I like it. There's like a plaid skirt under the Santa skirt. It's just a cool costume. I like it. And then this is like the same here. We got an Arcanum, 35%. Okay, so yeah, for me, it's like I want to fill out, like have one really good of each element before I start doubling up. So that's why I'm not going in hard for Tifa, although I'm grateful I did get her one weapon. But this is going to be a great chance to let her Amarant Claw shine, right? Because it buffs her own attack. So previously, she only had like wind DPS options. Well, now she has ice too. So there's that. Okay, I also wanted to mention the Garnet Rod, right? The Garnet Staff that everyone poo-pooed, you know, because, well, like, I want Aerith to do this instead, or, you know, like, Sephiroth is my only mage, and he can buff his own magic attack. Well, guess what? Just like I said in my review, we're going to have future mage builds, in this case, Lucia, where, like, she can't buff her own attack, and that buffing weapon is going to synergize amazingly with her. So then you might say, well, now Aerith can't heal. Well, you know, bring Matt as your healer then. Or maybe, you know, like, you know, Aerith can have like the buffing weapon and the debuffing, the Sun Umbrella, and then someone else is a healer. Or maybe Aerith is the healer and the buffer, and then someone else brings the debuffs, the defense break, you know, the one that's specific, the one that actually goes to high potency if you're against a single boss. So the FF9 stuff, as I predicted, it's starting to make a little more sense now. And, you know, this stuff is still up until the 7th. Man, we got a while. It isn't even December yet. And like I said, like, I'm just like, this is too early. Like, slow down. Give us a chance to breathe. Everyone, look at my gem count, crystal count up here. Everyone's out of resources. They know what they're doing. They did this to us on purpose. This is like completely designed for the whales, because they know the whales are gonna want to fill out their kits, you know, and you know, fill out every niche. And you know, when you put a sour taste in the mouth of everyone else, it's not really good, you know, long term for the game. So, you know, sorry for the rant, I guess, but today I just felt like being honest and just doing something a little different here. Should you pull? So, like I said earlier, Tifa could be great to pull for if you missed Sephiroth gear and you don't have an ice specialist yet. Awesome. Lucia is great because she's the only earth specialist at the moment. Maybe we'll get more soon. I don't know. You know, maybe you want to hold out for that if you're hoping for a physical earth damage dealer. And maybe Lucia isn't your favorite, then easy skip. And I see a lot of people out there saying it's an easy skip for them. If you feel like skipping, go for it. Just skip it. Because you know what? It's just too much. And unless you're a whale, it's impossible to get everything at this pace. Well, those are my thoughts for this one. Thanks for watching, and let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. If you polled, what do you think of this banner? Are you also getting a little fatigued with the pace of events and banners in this game? And you know what? If you are polling, the best of luck to you. I hope you get 12 stamps on every draw and 1,000,000 copies of the weapon. All right. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.